Welcome back to the Fall Catch-Up, a weekly segment from CatchMark SportsNet where we highlight a variety of different happenings among different sports in the West Michigan Conference. First, we want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Foundation Systems of Michigan, Scheid Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, David Dusenberry at Coldwell Banker, Durga Insurance, Chris Dykma and Sarah Real at Greenridge, Big Stone Therapies, Van Dyke Mortgage at Van Dyke Mortgage Lakeshore, North Grove Brewers, and Grieve Law. Thank you. First, we're going to start in what was billed as the game of the year for the West Michigan Conference. Whitehall dominated Oak Ridge 42-8 in a battle of unbeatens Friday at Russell A. Erickson Stadium. In what was billed the game of the year in the West Michigan Conference, Whitehall faced off against Oak Ridge at Russell A. Erickson Stadium, and Whitehall swarmed the Eagles, and they came out with a final score of 42-8. Whitehall limited the Oak Ridge Eagles to only 127 yards of total offense. 78 of those came on the only scoring drive in the fourth quarter. Whitehall, which has allowed only 14 total points in its last 4 games, was led by Jane Alt-Gilbers with 6 tackles, and Grayson Shepard and Trina Ayler followed closely with 5 stops apiece. It was homecoming Friday in Ravenna, and the Ravenna Bulldogs ended up defeating Hesperia 62-30. But that wasn't the story of the night. It was for Keegan Swan. The Ravenna senior, who was diagnosed with leukemia about 11 months ago, made a triumphant return to the field for the Bulldogs. The lineman served as a team captain, and with about 6.5 minutes to play in the first half, he trotted onto the field for his first action since last year's playoff opening with North Muskegon. Watch the full video documenting Keegan's journey on our CatchMark SportsNet YouTube channel. We're behind you, Keegan. On a related note, Urbana heads North Muskegon this Friday for the WMC Game of the Week. This game, which will be live streamed for free by CatchMark SportsNet, should go a long way in determining the Rivers Division champion. It's also North Muskegon's homecoming. Now in the cross-country world, Hart senior cross-country racer Clayton Ackley finished 9th individually in the highly competitive Shepherd Blue Jay Elite Race Saturday, competing against many larger schools. But the bigger news is that Ackley currently broke the record that was held by his cousin, Alex Enns. Ackley ran an official time of 15 minutes and 41.8 seconds, which just barely eclipsed his cousin's time of 15 minutes and 52 seconds that was previously held by Enns. Enns ran that time in 2018. As a team, Hart placed 6th. All 5 teams ahead of the Pirates, and many behind them, are Division I squads. On the girls' side, Hart sophomore Jessica Jeswinski continued her tear with a PR of her own en route to winning the Shepherd Blue Jay invite. Jeswinski turned a time of 17 minutes and 41 seconds, and that helped to lead Hart to an 8th place finish. Impressive running, Clayton and Jessica. And in girls' golf, it's Ludington's first year as a West Michigan Conference member, and the Orioles girls' golf team wasted no time imposing their will. Led by junior Emma McKinley, the medalist winner golfed a 3-over for a 75. Ludington won the WMC championship, and that meet happened last Wednesday at Lincoln Golf Club. The Orioles shot .366 as a team, which solidified them as the overall conference champions. McKinley finished as the #1 player in the league season as well. In the overall WMC standings, featuring 8 schools, Montague finished 2nd and Whitehall 3rd. State tournament play begins this week with regionals. 2-time defending state champion Montague will open defense of its Division IV title on Tuesday at Moss Ridge Golf Club in Ravenna. Ludington, Whitehall, and fellow WMC members Fremont Oak Ridge compete in the Division III regional Wednesday at Ferris State University's Cat Key Golf Club. Good luck, ladies. In boys tennis, Ludington captured the Coastal Conference title. Ludington's boys tennis team left no doubt in capturing this conference title Saturday. The Orioles claimed conference titles at all 4 singles. Those champions included Charles Kolb at #1 in singles, Robbie Killips at #2, Jack Stidham at #3, and Reese Ward at #4. Ludington also nabbed league championships at 3 of their 4 double tandems. These winners were Andrew Bars and Nathan Reister at #1 in doubles, Chaz Leonard and Andre Walden at #2, and Will James and Rylan Moretti at #3. The Orioles finished with 15 points to win going away. Whitehall was runner-up with 9 points, followed by Western Michigan Christian, 8 points, North Muskegon 6, and Grant with 2. Congrats, Ludington. Also last week, Whitehall finished runner-up in the GMAA at Pomona Shores. The host Sailors won the tourney title. Next up for these Coastal Conference tennis teams are regional tournaments this week. Now in volleyball, the match of the week in the WMC Conference, it looked to be Tuesday's Rivers Showdown between North Muskegon at Shelby in the North Gym. The match is scheduled to begin at 7 p.m. North Muskegon senior Natalie Panucci is closing on 1,000 career kills. Shelby sophomore Nevaeh Gauthier reached the 1,000 kill milestone already. It should be a heck of a match, and it should determine the division title. Now in boys soccer, entering this week, Ludington's team is riding a 10-game winning streak. The Orioles were 16-1-1 overall and 8-0 in the West Michigan Conference, entering Monday's night home match against North Muskegon. On Wednesday, Ludington will travel to Shelby in a key WMC match against a dangerous Tiger squad. Manistee entered this week a game behind Ludington in the WMC standings, while Shelby started the week 2 games back. Stay locked on CatchMarkSports.com and CatchMark SportsNet YouTube channel for more information on boys soccer. Before signing off, let's give one more mention of our sponsors: Foundation Systems of Michigan, Shine Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, David Dewsbury at Coldwell Banker, Durga Insurance, Chris Dykman and Sarah Real at Greenridge, Big Stone Therapies, Van Dyke Mortgage Lakeshore, North Grove Brewers, and Grieve Law. Thank you. Thank you all for tuning in to this weekly segment of Fall Catch-Up, and stay locked in for the next one.